Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Child, can I talk to you? Just for a little while. I just want to talk to you about your perception of things, your mindset. Where is it? Where is it leading you? Where has it led you? Do you like that space? If you don't, change it. Little by little, bit by bit. You know? How Nip say, it's a marathon, not a race. You're not in competition. You don't have anyone else or anything else to worry about outside of you. But what you can control is your perception. Right? Think about it like this. I thought about this like algorithm thing, everything on this little here device that we have, right? It goes off of an algorithm. You and I can have the same phone. You and I can be on the same social media. And this is TikTok, so your For You page and my For You page typically, 9 times out of 10 won't look the same because our algorithms are different, right? Our thoughts are different. Our perceptions are different. So that law of attraction, if you like the drama's gonna show up on your For You page because that's what you're liking. If you like the inspirational quotes, that's what's gonna show up on your For You page because that's what you're liking. What are you searching on Pinterest? What are you searching on Facebook? What are you searching on YouTube? What are you searching? Because now if I know the algorithm of what you search for, I know what to put in front of your face, so you can use me, so you can pick me. So when I see comments of like, oh, I built my page brick by brick, it's real. You can live your life or build your life brick by brick as well, based off of your perception. If you have a thought, an idea, or something that comes to you, it doesn't have to involve everybody else. How are you putting in that action? How are you making that come to life? How are you pouring into that idea? Have you created it? And sometimes when it's given to you and you take too long, you'll see it somewhere else like, dang, I had that same idea. But did you start? Did you start? Not the person next to you or your cousin them. Like, did you start? Or were you afraid? Oh, this might not work. What if the doubt sets in? But what if it did work? What if it did turn out amazing? That's changing the perception. And ultimately, knowing all the things that we do know now with this generation, the things that fell off, the things that have been broken, was the fear-based mentality. Fear has been placed upon us as human beings for so long. Anything else outside of, oh, what about this? And oh, what ifs? And, this person won't like this, or whatever the case, that fear mentality or that fear-based mentality, a false emotion. It isn't real. Just like if I go to the movie theaters and look at a movie, it isn't real. These are paid actors, right? It isn't real. Half the time, those doubts and those fears and things like that is just to deter you away from where you're supposed to be going. You're supposed to be at ease. You're supposed to be, calm natured. You're supposed to be at ease, letting things flow to you. As you center yourself and love yourself, as some know that's the highest form of, that's the highest vibration. Love. If I give to you and pour into you the love that I know and appreciate, like I tell people this, like when you look at yourself and you're just like, man, I wish I had a me, this is like younger days, like always showing up for yourself, always believing in yourself, always knowing that you can do it, you're capable, right? And you don't come reliant on other people around you. You get that energy from God to continue to do what you're supposed to do, right? And this is how we live heaven on earth. This is how we live the abundance on earth, because we're given from that heart space of love, and everything that you give out, you shall reap. Now be mindful, we're still human, right? We still have this spiritual warfare with emotions. Because if you're how can I put this? I wanted to go to people siphoning. So, I mean, we're just gonna flow with it. So, you can be having a great day. You started your morning off great. You took your morning shower. You had your morning joe. You did your affirmations and things of that nature. You built your armor up before you walked out your front door, okay? You walk into a gas station, and usually you're just minding your own business. And there's usually somebody who just wants to speak to you because they can feel that energy, right? They can feel that energy off of you. You don't know somebody's watching you. You're just minding your business. And that can go one or two ways. This individual doesn't understand what you have and don't know that it's in you and not on you. And they can try to snatch that away from you by a simple touch, by a simple, remark, anything that can drop that guard down to make you feel like the shit they feel like, right? So this is where that's siphon your good energy and swap it out for their stress, their worry, their fear, their whatever, okay? Misery, because misery loves company. I want to tell you all the bad news that I got, because I need somebody to feel like I'm feeling, because child, this is heavy. It's heavy as fuck, okay? Was light in the air, and now I'm in my bubble, and here you come. Which wise? You saw this? You heard this? What you think about that? I can't relate. I haven't. I don't follow it. And you think it would drop the conversation, but no, some people just keep going. Or like just some way, somehow want to weigh in and don't really know how to get in because they're not being their authentic self. Now, when it comes to just, I see the beauty in you that I see in myself. Come on. How you doing? Hey, you looking good. You looking good because I know that I'm looking good. And even if you don't reciprocate that, I just want to pour a little love on you. And just that little ounce can make someone's day. So when it's said that kindness is free, it's absolutely free. Because you can either make or break someone's day, because you don't know if that person did their affirmations or if they're on a ledge, on their last limb of like hope, wanting to jump. Whatever the case may, whatever burdens that they're carrying, and here you go with more burdens, burying them deeper. So how are you showing up for yourself to be able to show up for others? Are you bringing them burdens? Or are you bringing them joy? Authentically, not by force. Because some people are just try, and it's just like, all right now, you're doing a little too much. If I place a boundary here and you make an excuse to try to cross that, I'm going to have to, deal with you accordingly. And that's usually remove myself, because baby, there's no reason that I should have to frown up my face, and I know my position. And half the time, silence is the best case, because when people spit that ish on you, it's like everybody done play Uno. It's like draw fold. Skip you, draw to Uno out, right? You in the game by yourself. And what my granny like to say is like, the ditch you dig for me, be mindful you don't fall any first. And people always think that you acting weird towards them, when it's just like, no, baby. That guilt just eating you up for how you felt about me, and you see that I'm just still authentically me. I hold up the mirror to your bullshit, so you see yourself for who you really are, just as I see you. I been saw you. It's just like, who you trying to convince, me or you? Because at this point, I done seen it. But it's not for me to judge, because that's who you are. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Just act accordingly. And for those that are assigned to your life for some guidance or deliverance, give them grace. Just as you're giving yourself grace. You see those moments where they're like, spiraling. And you're not, Mr. Fix-It Felix, You're there to guide them the best way you know how, because you've already experienced that. Now, it's not just like, I see this going on and I think this is what you should do. No. They trust you so much so that it just shows up in a way that they're comfortable enough, because you've created that safe space. They're comfortable enough to come to you and tell you, and talk to you about it. And then as they are ready to receive, that's when you can pour. Not too soon, because that cup of tea, it ain't for everybody. But it still need to be piping hot for the ones that it is for. But yeah. Trust yourself. Know that you got it. You all you think you are, good or bad. You literally are what you think you are, you know. Know the difference. Change your perception for the greatest good, for your greater good. Know that you are loved. Okay? I love you, and I hope you love you too. And be great.